Yeah. The reason I ask you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a top to the time machine. Put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Um, why is the AI professor wanting to shut down the other professor's work? Seems counterintuitive. He's known as AI Turo now. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. SpongeBob game. Which SpongeBob game would that have been? The SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, probably? There were several of them, I guess. You can see a strange rock-like clump of something inside this machine. It looks like salt from the salt Pokemon. Hang on, there's something written here. In order to better defend the Zero Lab, I've developed what I call the Pokeball lock system. Once it has identified IDs associated with specific Pokeballs, it can... The rest of it is too faded to make out. Weird. Kind of neat, but weird. Various research documents are scattered on the desk. It's a picture of a young boy and a Mastiff. They look really friendly with each other. Oh, it's baby Arvin. Oh, it's right there. We actually get the picture. Look at that. It's baby Arvin and his dog. That's it. The stream's over. The the adorableness is too cute. It's overloading the circuits. Uh, it's great. Also, there's an item here. Booster energy. Item be held by a Pokemon with certain abilities. I want to explore some more. There's rocks in here. And rocks. And that's a green rock. This one's more green. You can see a strange rock-like clump of something inside this machine. Okay. Away we go, I guess. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. So this is still kind of weird. Yeah, you can't let that that one go away. We are descending. Levi, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? I don't know if I'm gonna only be able to pick one of them. What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. I think his son Arvin already probably knows. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Oh, cool, I get to ask all of them. What is an AI, really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. Does it make you twitchy like that, too? The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. I wonder if that's any reference to the time machine in the, like, Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Because there was a time machine in those games that you could unlock, and it was so you could trade with the like Pokemon Yellow and Blue and was it Green, the original trilogy of Pokemon games. Or you could, it was a one-way trade. You could transfer Pokemon forward. So that's kind of red. Yeah. Yep. That's right. As far as appearance, he looks like, I mean, it might be like a synthetic, like simulated artificial skin, but I do not know. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. That is exactly like the thing in the original game. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, which you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea, except for iron treads that we fought in the desert. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as iron treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Levi. I'm the greatest AI that the original professor devised? I know that's not what he means, but hey. You have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. No. I want to say no so bad. I'm going to say no. This task cannot be done without your strength. Please, I beg you. We have reached the lowest level. Wait, I said no, and it didn't let me go back and say yes. Should I be concerned? Interesting. Ooh, sparkly. Wow. I suddenly feel like I'm hallucinating. Behold. This is the time machine. We perfected using the power of the Terrastall phenomenon. Wow. Did it require all of these shiny panels in order to send it back in time? Let's make everybody sick. Zoom. Oops. Well, we can go again if you need to. Oh, I can't walk off into the sparkles. Wee. I think it's worse if I run. Okay, I'm getting dizzy. Can I talk to this? Can I talk to the box? Talk to the box, because the AI is not listening. What? To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the violet book. Ooh. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. So, why exactly is it going to need my strength if it literally just takes putting a book in the slot? What if I had Scarlet? Then there'd be a different professor, and there, I don't remember what her name is, but the theme of everything is like the past in Scarlet, which presumably the time machine in that version, it sends it collects Pokemon from the distant past and brings them forward. Sada, Professor Sada, because it's a twist on the word, the Spanish word pasada, which means past, and Turo is a twist on the Spanish word futuro, which is future in Spanish. Charizard could be, but he's not. There's just one issue. This is where we find out why my strength is important. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. What? Okay. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. So why don't we just reprogram your code first, and then assign me as not an obstacle, and then we good. My battling abilities are peerless. They're built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Oh, so he's going to battle like he's actually going to Pokemon battle, not like this full-grown adult person's going to beat up a child in a time machine, or what appears to be a child. I guess there's doesn't necessarily say that we're a child. I don't know. Having seen the bond between, wow, that's that's the smile you would expect an AI to have, just like that blank. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you've readied yourself for this fight, please place the violet book upon the pedestal. I don't wanna. Oh, I can leave. I didn't think he was actually going to let me leave. Well, that was interesting. So, with that in mind, can I get out of here? Where's the... Oh, I can sleep. Sure, why not? Let's have a nap on the AI's bed. Why does the AI have a bed? It doesn't need to sleep. Okay. We are full of energy and there's no way out. Oh, that's right. I came in through the ductwork. Forgot about that. How long have we been in here? Splat. I just got thrown out. Oh no! Arvin was defeated by the Iron Hands. He's vanished. I don't know if I'm supposed to go somewhere or... And 38 of these. I should be okay. I'm probably fine. He surely can't do much. I mean, he's only, like, studied all of the champions ever. It's not like he's got a massive advantage over me or something. Okay, well, this is kind of a neat sparkly image here. Yeah, that looks painful. Let's go ahead and save. I will probably, yeah, it'll be like the first time I battled Nemona at the end. And kind of totally got destroyed. Ended on a cliffhanger. You know, that's not a bad idea. We learned a lot of additional information in this episode that that made up for the weird cliffhanger that I left on the opening the door situation. So yeah, I'm not opposed to that. So that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Pokemon Violet. We are here in Area 0 with all these crazy sparkly colors around us. Like something out of the Matrix or something. And we're gonna leave it on a on a cliffhanger now again, because those are kind of entertaining. Next time we will battle Professor Sudo Turo because he's an AI. It's kind of neat that it kind of revealed that along the way, but also I didn't expect the real professor to be so that was a kind of a bummer. We learned a bunch of neat new stuff, and yeah, exactly. Went the way of the dinosaurs, you know, for lack of a better descriptor. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. Make sure you jump on over there and give us follows so we can send you a notification when we go live, which is typically Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. That schedule is subject to change as we iron out a few additional details and get settled on a more stable layout. So make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we post updates anytime there's a significant change to the streaming schedule. The current lineup of games that we're playing is listed on our Twitch page. That will be updating here pretty soon because I'm going to try and mix in Breath of the Wild and maybe some other ones in preparation for games that are coming out soon. And you guys will probably be getting this video before we're streaming the new Zelda game. So yeah, make sure you're following us over there on Facebook or Instagram. You can follow us on both if you like. That would be wonderful. We also have a TikTok and a Twitter if you're on those platforms and want to follow us there. And otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and go ahead and drop a subscribe there on YouTube because, because it's awesome and everything is awesome. Otherwise, I think that's all I've got. You guys are great. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.